at our rent and build. Here we're doing a single family house. Have we ordered windows yet?
No.
We're gonna figure that out. The back patio is gonna look really nice though. Here we're gonna, the lots here are pretty tight, so you can see that you're looking straight into another neighbor's house, and all these houses are much older. So what we're gonna do is a wall of hydrangeas. So as you walk in from your garage, you wouldn't see anybody else, and just a covered patio here and a wall of hydrangeas. So it's gonna look really nice.
The windows are gonna look really good, especially in the hallway.
Yeah. Well, originally actually the house was gonna be out front, and there was gonna be a garage with a DADU above it, and we couldn't figure out like how to make this space flow between the garage into the house. So we came up with this long kind of stretch of windows. You're gonna have laundry room, office, powder bath, and that's gonna connect you to the common space, which is gonna have the kitchen. So that's why you have this interesting layout, but the intent was to tie in the garage to the existing house while still having a separate residence above the garage. Same size windows are on the upstairs hallway. So as you walk through the upstairs hallway to those bedrooms that are going to be above these areas, you're looking down into that same space, just huge windows. It's going to be a great space because, you know, you could have your mother-in-law upstairs, or, you know, main family here, 2 minutes to 405, 2 minutes to I-5. So what we do when we put up walls, you actually build the wall laying flat, and once the wall is fully built up, you pick up the whole entire wall instead of trying to build it on the spot.
One thing we had to do here that a lot of people don't really talk about is we had to do over excavation because the soil was very soft, and so we had to dig down to native soil and do 24 inches of quarry spalls and do a crushed layer of gravel on top, give a good surface for the foundation.
Kitchen here, range, island. Sink's gonna be in the middle of the island. Over there we have a walk-in pantry. These stairs are gonna be spiraling up this section here, so it's gonna be a lot of natural light as you're walking upstairs. And this is gonna be like an intentional dining space, a long linear window, letting in some natural light. Hey, how did the job walk go this morning?
It was good.
Yeah.
I was just about to send you an email just to see if it's good to send to him, but
we're here at our Madrona site. I'm gonna check out what's going on. I think it's getting close to insulation, and siding's right around the corner, so check out what the guys are up to. Yeah, man.
How's it going?
Good.
Good.
We actually did spray foam insulation on all the exterior walls, 2 inches thick, and then on top of that is going to go mineral wool insulation. The homeowners really wanted to seal the structure from vapor, pests, you know, long-term durability, because they're planning to spend, you know, if not the rest of their life, the next 30 years here. And the spray foam does a really good job of sealing everything, but not a great job with sound. So sound was really important to them. Over the spray foam is going to go mineral wool, and over that is actually going to go double layered drywall. So all your ducts stay clean. Usually they're just open net, and it just gets full of crap. The flashing here underneath the door detail, all this PVC liner is glued with PVC glue. Doors installed siliconed all the way around. A lot of the older buildings didn't do the waterproofing. They would just set the door right on the plywood with no pan. And when we're doing demolition on a lot of the older houses, you remove the door and it's just dry rotted. It's going to be a rooftop deck up here with a spiral staircase down to the patio. It's going to have like a really nice garden feel patio here. Dude, this stuff is so much nicer than working with a standard house paper. These little bumps, these little rubber bumps, actually act as almost like a rain screen, so your siding can breathe. So when you install the siding, it's not sitting right up against the paper. So if water ever gets behind it, it's going to flow down the paper behind the siding and out, allows the siding to breathe.
And then do a couple things you could do. Yeah, the first step requires trust. Layer of barrier is just going to fall right out, so it'd be.
Is it like a self-adhesive?
I would not do self-adhered because you've already got paper on.
Yeah.
You're
Do
doubling
they
the
have
cost.
just one that you can staple?
Yeah, they do. And then they do the black UV tapes just for the walls that you're going to do that cladding. You would do that. So, you know, you wrap it, hammer tack it. In a perfect world, you'd hammer tack in perfect lines and then
So
just
you
run
can
that tape over the top.
Yeah.
And then they
Not
have,
perfect world.
they have, I don't know if you saw, because if you're going to be going vertical
Yep,
with your
vertical
cladding,
opens, right?
you're going to have bats going horizontal.
Yep.
So that was one thing I wanted to show you. If you just use like a black piece of treated and nail it on there, you're going to have a spot where water can get trapped. These guys actually came out with a pretty cool, it's called a batten UV. And see, it's got little notches on the front and back. So any water that gets trapped behind your cladding will actually just drip down and out on
Does it get
the,
screwed
on the
in?
system. Yeah, screwed in or coil nail, however you want it.
Like a section of 16. Corners we should do because there's be so much.
So actually here we're going to be tearing down this wall between the kitchen, remodeling the entire kitchen, and refinish all of the floors. Here we have a wall that kind of closes the space up. There's a stairwell going downstairs to the basement here. It's going to get opened up, create a lot more airy feel in here. And we're going to be remodeling the basement, rearranging the primary suite down there. And the garage, which is what we're really excited for, is actually going to turn into like a studio office space. It's going to be like very vibey, big windows, and give the homeowners like a private space to work away from their toddlers. So we're working with White Label Studios on this one. Pretty excited for it. It's gonna be beautiful. We actually found some asbestos downstairs, so before we can start any work, we're getting all the asbestos abated. That's gonna be happening on Monday, and then we are, as soon as the permit's in, we're demoing. So almost there, all designs done. Homeowners are out the house. This den is going to get a large window, sliding, actually this den's getting a nano wall. This is getting an large opening here. This is the primary suite. The bathroom is going to get fully reconfigured, a proper primary bathroom, and what we have to do to meet the requirements is a egress window. So this window actually is going to get enlarged because it's going to be a bedroom. The sill cannot be more than 44 inches off of the ground. So we're going to be digging out a window well and dropping the window, putting a new window in here. And all of this existing wall paneling is coming off. Ceiling paneling is coming off. It's going to be drywall. New flooring throughout. Here underneath this carpet we found asbestos. So that's where the abatement's going to be happening before we do any of our demo. The abatement crew's coming in here next week. And then we are going to be blowing out these walls as well. Here in the basement, opening up this common area. It's going to be a bonus area for the kids. And this laundry room has a lot of wasted space. So we're actually building in the laundry machines into that unfinished space and giving some of this space to the primary bathroom. So in this space, we're going to be opening up the wall here, fully updating the kitchen with all custom cabinetry, premium appliances, marble countertops, marble backsplash. This existing doors are going to get all closed up, and in this den is going to be an entrance to the garage, which is going to get converted to the office, studio, private space for the family. We use House Pro for project management software. Really convenient software right here. It's going to show us the nearest residences. We're in Magnolia. This other residence is Magnolia, so we'll just pull up the address off to the next job site. Yeah, we're at our Magnolia fire damaged house. One thing you guys might see from social media is that the fire damage projects move a lot slower because insurance does not want to pay what they should pay. So we finished all the rough-ins here. All electrical, plumbing, HVAC, framing is passed and we're ready to insulate. We're just waiting to wrap up the siding outside, make sure that the structure is sealed, and then we'll be proceeding with that. These jobs move a little bit slower just because of the nature of dealing with insurance. We're looking to provide the client with the best product, and in order to do that, there's a lot of negotiations that go into working with insurance. But we're here now and things are moving pretty good, but that's just the nature of working with insurance. This client could have gone a different route with a restoration contractor, but they really wanted to work with us because the most important thing for them was what the end result is going to look like. They really wanted a high quality finish, which was here before, and that's what we're giving them. It's just taking some time to work with insurance. So we're here now and getting close to insulating. You guys can see that all the framing is sprayed. This is all sprayed in white primer to kill any mold, any smell. Before it was sprayed, the entire structure was scrubbed down, deodorized, and then we sprayed it with primer. So now when you walk in, although there was a fire in this space, you can't smell it, and that is what we want the finished product to look like. So a lot of the new fans we install nowadays have a moisture detection. So if it senses that there's moisture building up in your bathroom from the steam of your shower or anything else, the fan will actually automatically turn on and then turn itself off. Much more energy efficient, and then you don't have to be turning the switch on and off all the time. There is a manual switch too, if you just wanted to leave it on for a while, but it will turn itself on if it senses moisture. Something worth noting on this project too, that you don't see too often, is the mini split systems were ducted. So it is a mini split system that's heating and cooling the entire house, not a heat pump. But instead of having the units, installed on the walls or the cassettes in the ceiling, the mini split system is all ducted. So that way it seems like a central air, forced air system, but in reality it's a mini split system. Every room is its own zone, going back to the ducts, and the mini split is actually concealed. The ceiling height?
Well, ceiling height would be here, but all the beams that we're doing would be at this height. So there would be one here, another one here, another one here, and then going this way too.
Of the existing house, like
French.
Like this. Yeah. Like Mediterranean, French.
You only see this in Europe. You don't see this in
I mean, the individual that actually built it was Danish. He did this all by hand. He hand scraped these beams. These 2x6s are actually the subfloor. There's no subfloor. That's why there's no lighting here. It's all hanging either from the walls. That one, I don't know how they did it. They got creative. They probably cut out a channel on top or something.
For what?
That electrical junction box right there.
No, it's a pancake.
Oh yeah?
Literally in here. In the subfloor.
How'd they run the wire? Just a little groove?
Yeah.
Oh wow. The entire shower and tub are all enclosed. It's gonna be a door that opens up with marble casing, tub, and then shower. It's gonna be massive space. The marble ledge. That thing's
pull-ups and deadlifts.
300 pounds? I mean, it's heavy.
It's full concrete.
Hey, so when you're replacing windows on stucco siding, you'll need to remove the existing window trim, install the new windows, and to repair the stucco, we actually have to pull it back to expose the existing waterproofing and then overlap it with the new waterproofing and retrim the windows. So it's a pretty involved process. If you have stucco and you're expecting to replace windows, it's going to be quite a bit of work.
Okay, so we're gonna have a sauna here and a structure above with the louvered system. We're gonna set new pavers here, fill in this area a little bit with grass. So it's a nice little seating area with the heater and fan. It's gonna be a nice setup for the homeowner.
Something else that we're going to be doing here at this project is converting 2 windows into a nano wall for a large patio door. We're then going to be changing some existing patio doors and rebuilding a deck. So this is more of an exterior focused project, but we will be doing some cabinetry and interior finishes here in the coming future as well. We are here at our Bridal Trails build. This build is starting February 28th. So March 1st, you're gonna see a big machine here, and the existing home is coming down, and we're gonna be building a brand new 4,900 square foot residence. Very excited for this custom home. Should be completed in about 14 months. So tag along. We're at our Highlands Estate project. Currently getting some paint work done. Excited to check out the progress. Really like how this entry turned out. We used a cladding here on the front door and continued it all the way up the ceiling. So it's gonna look really awesome when it's all buttoned up. So we are doing some painting here. Kitchen's installed. The countertops are in. Still waiting for the island and the backsplash and the floating shelves, but it's getting there. There's a groove in this marble here. And the intent of it is it's actually gonna hold the tracks for the sliding backsplash. So the range is gonna have spice racks flanking it, and the backsplash on either side of the range is gonna be the full height backsplash in marble, and it's gonna be able to slide behind the range and expose all the spice racks. Here, this is all hand scraped plaster. So they're gonna do it 3 times. They're gonna scrape it once, let this cure, apply more plaster, let it cure, and then do a 3rd one for the final coat. They're all different consistencies. So this first one's gonna be a lot heavier, second coat's gonna be a bit lighter, and the last coat's gonna be that final perfect finish coat. It's all hand scraped right here, right on the spot.